Yeah, I double booked. Is my volume all right? I don't want to like do anyone's eardrums in. At least I'm getting used to screen sharing. Thank you, RJ and Stefo. I just need to get him into order this time now. So next week, I'm going to hopefully have him in order. So it will just go with the story. But yeah, no, I've tried. So, you know, fair play for trying. A lot more than what others would do, I suppose. But yeah, fair play to me, really. But yeah, tonight I'm gonna like talk about ADHD, living with it as a mum. To be honest, it's been hard work. I'm not gonna lie, it's been hard work. Hi DJ Heaven Harmony, big love, thank you and respect for you coming in. Big love to you. But yeah, it's been like hard work, you know. Let me, I don't know whether my lighting's not very good. You can tell the reflection in my glasses, but yeah. I take like, because we all know, like I've got 3 boys. My oldest is 24, my middle one's 21, and my youngest is 14. My oldest boy went through a lot of domestic violence with me, so he was placed for adoption. So I didn't have my oldest boy with me, but my middle son, when he was born, I was saying, us women know what labour's like. They call it labour for a reason, because it's the hardest graft you'll ever do, which is true. But yeah, when I was in labour with him, I kept saying she was a real old fashioned, like midwife, real old school. And I kept saying to her, he's coming. I need to and she was like, no, he's not. But yeah, when my middle son was born, he had the cord round his neck twice. So every time I was telling her, obviously he was meant to be like arriving, but obviously the cord was bringing him back up. But yeah, when he was born, they took the cord from him. They done what they had to do, and he just opened his eyes, and the midwife said, you're going to have trouble with that one. And believe me, she was not wrong. But I always questioned, was that part of like the ADHD? But obviously it wasn't, because it is hereditary. My brother had it. My older son had it. My younger son's got it. And my middle son had it as well, was diagnosed with it. But he was diagnosed with Asperger's as well, my middle son. ADHD, yeah, when he was growing up, he was quite forward. I had to have eyes at the back of my head. He was into everything. I know like children are, but he was running before he could walk. He would love to climb, jump. He just didn't see like dangers of like what we can see, or yeah. So he was quite challenging growing up. But when he hit like primary school, I was called in, and to me, having him around at home, yeah, he was challenging. It was hard work, I'm not going to lie. There was times where I just didn't know what to do. But yeah, I was called in, and they pulled me to a side and said, we feel that something's like going on. He's always like fidgeting, he'd keep moving. He wasn't concentrating. So yeah, they sort of got the ball rolling to sort of get him put into like a clinic where they help diagnose children with ADHD. But yeah, I knew that, I suppose with my middle son, I knew something wasn't like right with the concentration and stuff, but I just didn't want to like accept it, you know, with him sort of thing, because, you know, to me, I suppose you hear of it more now, but yeah, I just didn't want to sort of label him with something, you know, but now I've learned to accept it and deal with it. I mean, he's 21 now, so a lot of time has gone on. But yeah, so we got into the clinic. I explained to the doctor, Dr. Benyams, his name was. I mean, he had 28 years of experience. Meeting my son, not even 2 minutes, he said, yeah, you know, after the report, you know, he said he's definitely got it. He was given the highest dose of a slow release called Concerta, 54 milligrams he was on. I don't know if any of you know anyone with ADHD, or, you know, have ADHD in your family, the medicines that they give. But yeah, going through middle school, he was permanently excluded. They just wasn't like equipped for him, like for his needs. But yeah, I really struggled. I mean, I've been, you know, when you get shouted at down the street, sort of your child, you know, people just don't understand, I think, unless they've been through it or they understand it. But yeah, went through middle school, he got permanently excluded, and then he got put into a unit for 6 weeks to concentrate on his good points, not for what he's been known for, bad points at school, like what he's been excluded for. You know, if you've got a child that's not concentrating very well and you're telling that child to do something and they don't understand, you can see why their concentration's going to go off, and like they just can't handle it, you know. But yeah, the school, it was lovely, because I'm going back years now, but I was talking to a friend of mine the other day who her son's actually going there, and she's told me that the art exhibition's still there, because it when my son went there, they found out that he was really good at drawing, and they put his first art piece on the wall, which started this wall going, and it's still there now, which was lovely to hear. So they started finding like his good points where he could draw, and that's how they got to speak to him, because he was enjoying something that he could do. But yeah, living as a mum, you know, when they gave me the medication for my son, I didn't give it to him for, I think it was about 7 weeks. I just wouldn't give him this medicine because I just didn't know much about it. I did research it a little bit, but I didn't want to put something into my son that, you know, I wasn't aware of. I'd never heard of Concerta. I didn't know what it was going to do to him. I was scared. But when I gave it to him, I wish I gave it to him 7 weeks before, because he was just like a different, like, you could communicate with him. So it sort of leveled him out, which I get, that's how it helps. It sort of calms him down, it levels him out. But when it wears off, I mean, he caught up, he would eat me out of house and home. His appetite would come back because it did suppress his appetite. But yeah, Concerta is a controlled drug, which you can only get monthly. Understanding is the key. Oh God, I'm so sorry to hear that, DJ Heaven. God, that is so sad. I am so sorry to hear that. You know, would you like to ever come on, DJ Heaven, and talk about it to me or to some? You know, would you ever come on and like say tell your journey? You know, because life threatening. You know, thankfully you're still here, and you know you're a survivor. Yeah, hospital saved your life, thank God. You know, you're a survivor. You know, bless your heart. You know, I mean, I can totally relate to you as well. I've been stabbed, like slashed with a knife. It's not very nice. Obviously, I was, yeah, I was hospitalised as well, but not through the stab wounds hospitalising me. Through head injury, through being beaten. But yeah, that is, you're a survivor. You know, definitely Mickey Mouse. Definitely. I think you. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, I've been criticised. You know, I couldn't have held a job down when my son was at school because they were ringing me. Can you come and get him from 9 o'clock in the morning? You need to pick him up. I mean, this broke me down. You know, you could be the most energetic, like have full health of fitness, and having a child with challenging behaviors can break you, your energies, like your physical, your mental, you know. But we're strong, you know, strong. I'm strong. I'm a survivor, you know, like you, DJ Heaven, you're a survivor. That would be lovely, DJ Heaven, if you come on and talk with me. It'd be nice to actually speak with you. Yeah, to hear your journey, you know, to hear your story. You're a survivor 100%, and thankfully, you know, the hospitals are there and they saved you, you know, thankfully. Yeah, definitely. I don't know how you can, is it your community page that you can um communicate that way? Obviously maybe communicate with me that way, and can arrange a night for you to come on and we can chat, you know. That would be really nice, thank you. And it's having support as well, isn't it? Because like I've been through, like I've been cut like with knives, you know, not as horrific as being stabbed as yourself, but you can relate to others in ways where, you know, to go through trauma, um yeah, it's not nice, and it does affect you, you know, and it still affects me to this day. I think we just cover it, like, and cope with it and deal with it better, you know. In life we just mask it sometimes as well. But yeah, my son, sorry, my son, bless him, when he was blessed, the ground went, and he went down, and he went, I'm home. No, I'm only joking. But yeah, he was very challenging, but like writing, learning, he really struggled. But you put him on a like mechanic course. He would like collect things as well. Like my garden, when he moved out, it was like, thank God, you know, like my garden became a scrapyard at one point. I had like quads, motorbikes. I'm going to do these, I'm going to strip it, I'm going to do it up. And, you know, fair play to him, he would strip a motorbike and he'd put it back together and he would fix it. he would bricklay. He could bricklay. So material, he's very, very clever. Like he could take a computer apart and put it back and probably add bits into it. So their brains are wired completely different. So what he sees, I won't, you know, but for what I'm seeing, he won't, sort of thing. But yeah, I think people can be quite small-minded when it comes to, hello Donna, big love, beautiful. I think people can be quite small-minded when they don't understand it. They don't understand what you're going through. There is support out there, like groups, which has been good for me because I can speak to others and say, oh God, you know, mine's not the only one then, you know, sort of thing. But yeah, my top window, bedroom windows, I mean, he has jumped from his bedroom window and hit the ground on his feet. I call him a cat, you know, he's got so many lives. I just don't know how he's done it. But yeah, he was a climber. Hi Erie, big love to you, mate. But yeah, it's been hard work as a mum. I mean, you know, there's times that I've wanted to sort of like break, you know, I can't do it. It takes ages to get them, like they used to be statemented, like called statements, but now they're called EHCPs, which is like gold dust. I mean, you know, it's so hard to get. And mental health, I got help for me. It's really, do you know what? It's really good to have good family around you as well, DJ Heaven, because yeah, I mean, I had my brother, you know, and have your family that are there. They understand, you know, life-threatening injuries can change you as a person as well, your personalities, especially brain injuries as well. They, you know, that changes someone's personality. Can ADHD make you sleep lots? No, no. ADHD is hyperactive. You know, my sons have to have night meds because their brain just keeps working. My sons are known to sleepwalk, you know, because their brain is just so overactive. You know, it's just constant. But yeah, you know, I've struggled, but as a mum, I'm a strong mum, I reckon, because I've done it. I've got through it. You know, having the EHCP does help, but it helps if they're getting the right needs in the right school. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, DJ Heaven. My God, I would, yeah, I mean, just like, it's just evil, you know. I mean, if you watch my first video, what I went through, it's just evil. And that's why I do my videos now, because I just think, you know, what makes you know, what makes people do stuff and do this, you know, is it is it like from their childhood, or is it something that just, you know, it's just evil sometimes. But oh, thank you for subbing, Lockdown. I'm just counting up the 16 next to you. That's why I left the live for. To you. Yeah, I mean, I suppose if your friend has been, if your friend's daughter's been medicated and she's sleeping, maybe that's not the right medication. But yeah, with ADHD, yeah, I've gone through like nights where I'm like that, awake myself. You know, I can't sleep unless they're asleep, and yeah, so it's been a struggle, but you know, I'm a good mum. You know, I got my boys through. My youngest is in a unit now, so he's come out of mainstream, so he's in a unit. I'm going through his EHCP. I think it was Donna that actually messaged me a few weeks back and said about the EHCP, which I did get his EHCP out, Donna, and I went through it. So I'm seeing if he's getting what he needs at that school. So thank you for that, because you know, you get the EHCP, which I got 4 years ago, and I've looked through it 4 years ago, and obviously it's been put in my filing cabinet, and then you know, I got it out and I was like, actually, he should be getting that. He should be getting his one-to-one, you know, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Donna, because you did remind me of that. I've even done like the parenting puzzle course through like ADHD. I've done the autism one, and there is courses out there, but I don't know, do you think these courses help? Or I know that every child is different though, so you know, just because they've got ADHD doesn't mean that every child is the same with that, like, you know, diagnosis. It's like, you know, what's the answer between RJ, you could answer. It's nice to actually like come on and talk about it though, because like, you know, there's times I've been up the schools and I've been crying, I've been like laughing, you know, I've met some real good people, like friends from the schools as well, which have tried to understand it, and you know, have actually got to know me, got to know my children, and you know, not just looked at them like they've you know, don't get me wrong, I do like try to keep the discipline as well, because obviously I think with ADHD you have to have that discipline a bit more, you know, so I have to stick to it. So, you know, whether they have their outbursts and start like throwing or whatever, you know, I have stuck to it. So, you know, if they like their phone, take the phone. You know, you're not having it for 3 days, and I stick to that for that 3 days, just because I have to be firm, because then I suppose if you give in, you know, if you give in to any child, they'll walk over you a little bit more. But I think with, you know, the ADHD, you know, you just got to be a little bit more firmer, I think, because then they'll grow up. And like my middle son, he, you know, he's grown up, and you know, I have taught him right from wrong, and yeah, he's had the discipline, so you know, it's not used as an excuse, because I don't think using it as an excuse is right. So yeah, I've stuck to my discipline and my rules, which were hard because they do rebel, because they just, you know, he wouldn't, both of them, they don't like it, you know. Yeah, so he will still get to. Am I missing something? Sorry, I'm not ignoring chat. I do go, but I'm just so happy that I can screen share. But I just need to get the photos in order. So I was wondering whether, like, RJ, you know, next week will you come on and do the photos for me in order, and then obviously if Donna's about with Steve-O, I mean, or Mickey Mouse, you know, like obviously we'll have others in the chat, but yeah, that would be great. like, and then I might get my story right. I did try tonight, but I double booked with the ADHD and me story, but I've got so many more stories to come, and like I'm really enjoying like researching. There's a real sad story that I'm going to do in a couple of weeks, but I would like to I would like if DJ Harmony would come on as well. That would be really nice to hear your journey, you know, and you've survived as well, so bless you. But yeah, I hope, you know, that's just a brief bit from my sort of side of being a mum with ADHD. You know, the Asperger's autistic side is a bit different. There is sort of similar traits to some, but you know, autism, it comes in so many different, yeah, there's so many. But yeah. Can fall to sleep while talking. Hypersomnia can fall to sleep while talking, etc. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. To look that up. Yes, Donna, honestly, that's how I felt, you know, and when my son went to, there's a school that they go to for 6 weeks before they get put into another school which suits their needs, and they work on them a little bit. They actually look at their good points, because you're right, they always get, I always felt that, oh, he's the naughty child, you know, and I feel like other kids pick up on that as well, and other kids be like winding them up and they'll retaliate, and when they retaliate, it's like they get into trouble and the other kids get away with it because they know that him or she's going to get into trouble, because they're always in trouble, you know, and it's not their fault 90% of it, you know. Yes, Lynx, how are you, mate? Big love to you. What are you doing on here? Get off. No, big love to you, Lynx. I'm glad you're doing well. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, big love and respect to you, mate. Aljandro, hello. Big love to you as well. Big love and respect. Is that Lynx, RJ? If it is, yeah, thumbs up to Lynx. Always big love and respect to Lynx. Met a lot of people through Lynx, and you know, he was the same chat that he was the channel. All good, just got from 12 miles walk. Been gym, well done, Lynx. Check my WhatsApp pics on the status. Will do, Lynx. Big love to you. Keep it up, mate. You're doing well. You know what? You're really, honestly, big respect to you, mate. Always. Yay, I'm so happy you've come in, Lynx, in tonight. So I changed my name from Big Lance. I know. Bless you. Bless you. It's good. It's nice that you've come in to chat, Big Nuts. I see I can't get Big Nuts now. I have to just say Big Nuts now, you see. Donna remembers Big Nuts. A funny Donna, isn't it? Big Nuts. Saw you was on. Oh, bless you, Lynx. Thank you for popping on. You know you're welcome anytime. Oh, bless you. Out of respect. Big respect to you as well. Yeah. Stay a while, Lynx. Yeah, go on. Stay a while, Lynx. I'll stay on. I'll stay on if you're in. I've been off the map for a while, Shelley, but I'm always happy to sing you song. Oh, Telly Time! Oh my God! Big love and respect to Telly Time. Telly, honestly, Telly Time, you are an amazing guitarist, honestly, and you sing just wow. Of course, I'm your mate, Big Nuts. Honestly, 100%. I'm just, I'm so glad that I've met true friends on YouTube. RJ, Steve-O, Lynx, Mickey Mouse. Donna. Telly Time. Oh, it's lovely to see you in here, Telly Time. Oh, big love to it. It's such a just fantastic, when you sing your songs and you play your guitar, so artistic, talented. I mean, amazing. I got you too. Big love. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like, that I don't normally do lives like this. I normally do my lives of my like stories that I'm doing. But yeah, I came on to talk about, ADHD. I mean, it's hard work, isn't it? Isn't it, Donna? It's hard work. I don't think people will understand, how hard work it is until they've had a child with ADHD or they've seen someone go through it. Yes, we all miss Lynx, but Lynx, you are doing so well. You'll know in your mind when you're ready. You're right, Lynx. You'll know when you're ready. Oh, big love to you all. I'm just going to go and get a drink. I'm just going to go and get some pop. Back in a minute. Just have a little chat. Don't go anywhere. Oh, I'm so happy Telly Time's coming as well. Bless him. Definitely Mickey Mouse. Lynx will be back. He'll be back when he's ready. He'll know when he's ready as well. Just making a cigarette. It doesn't matter who buy Lynx, your true ones will always be there, mate, no matter what. Right, I'm back. Sorry, I just left for a minute. England tomorrow, can't wait. Yep, big up England. Oh, big love to you all. Thank you for popping in as well. It means so much to me. Big love to you, Links. Big nuts. I have to say big nuts now. That's it. Donna, Mickey Mouse, Telly Time. Always a legend. I think I met Telly Time on yours, Links, as well. Met everyone on yours, I think, on your channel. You don't follow football. What teams do you support? I know you don't follow football, Mickey Mouse, but what do you support a team, Donna? Big Nuts, do you support a team? Bless you. I prefer, I don't know. It was funny though when I said it out. Exactly, Steve-O, United. You know that, mate. Everyone's been there. Yeah. Hang on a minute, you mean Millwall? I was waiting for Millwall. Millwall. Donna, you support the same as me brother, Liverpool. He went Liverpool, I went United. It's definitely Mickey Mouse. It's good. Yep. Just keep going the way you're going, Links. You know, just keep like working on yourself. You know, we all work on ourselves sometimes in life. You know, nothing wrong in that, mate. Yes, country roads. I was going to say that. Oh, that would be good if we could have a country road song at the end. Right, got going WhatsApp. Oh, do you know what, Links? That's a lovely photo of you and your girlfriend as well. You know, bless you, mate. I tell you. Country roads on. Steve. Sorry. I've got to put that on there. Oh dear. Yeah, I was going to ask. Do you know? I mean, if anyone, I know there's not a lot in, but if anyone wants to put their channel in, you can, you know, as well. Oh, just got to let me dog out 1 minute. Good girl. There you are, good girl. Right. Oh, that would be really nice, DJ Heaven. Yeah, good night to you as well, sweetie. I hope you have a nice evening. Big love and respect to you, and hope to see you soon. Yeah, peace out. Yeah, can you drop Lynx's channel in as well? And I mean, I know there's not a lot in, but you know, even if it just helps one person, you know, it just helps, doesn't it, grow? And that's what it's about, helping each other grow, embrace, not bringing like others down, you know, it's about bringing others up, really. I don't know your channel. I told you, didn't I, Lynx, you're going to get married. Here comes the bride. Come on, Lynx, you got to do it, mate. You got to do it. You got to marry her. Oh, I'm so glad I came back on, and obviously double booked tonight. Mad, isn't it? But yeah, it's nice that some get you as well with when it comes to like ADHD. You know, my middle son, he's grown up now, he's got children. You know, being there like as well, you know, my youngest one as well, he's really been struggling. Yeah, he came home Friday. He's been clashing a little bit in this special unit that he's in. Yeah, so I sort of like got his back on it, really. And I think, you know, sometimes, you know, when it comes to your kids, you've got to get the full story. This is when you become like detective to your own children, you know, sort of thing. What happened? What did you say? Because sometimes I know that things can happen, and you know, my youngest may have said something wrong, or you know, I'm not saying he's always like never in the wrong, because sometimes he can be, you know. But yeah, on Friday, you know, I don't know whether some of you are aware, like, you know, obviously have struggled with him in the past with school. He's now been going to school, but sensory thing, he just doesn't like the uniform, and I do believe it is the sensory thing with him. He keeps wearing like trackie with the hoodie up, but he'll wear his hoodie to sleep if he had his own way. I think that's just part of him feeling secure. Someone said about headphones. I don't know if it was RJ or Steve-O said about maybe getting him to put headphones in, which was a good advice. I think it was Steve-O. Was it you, Steve-O, that said about the headphones because of the sensory, like we're being out. Sorry, I just let my dog in. But, yeah, he came home and he said to me on Friday that the teacher, not Friday, it was Thursday, that the teacher had pulled the hoodie from his head and pulled his hair in the process. So I was like, you know, wanted to know if it was true, sort of thing. I'm not saying I don't believe him, because I do. I've got his back on it. But they have CCTV in the special unit. He's even said to me, you know, Mum, watch the CCTV, get him to look at the CCTV. She actually took like my hood down and like pulled his hair in the process. So yeah, I on Friday, on Thursday, I rung up my local council. I spoke to the SEND team. I feel that it's not the right school for him. Finally got him into school, and this is now going on. They should be happy that he's getting his attendance. Worry about the uniform later. That's my sort of point of it. But yeah, so I've gone a bit further and a bit higher than her. So hopefully on Tuesday, when we hold a meeting, he'll be sort of like heard a bit more, because he hasn't been like heard a little bit. But yeah, I'm just rabbling on. Not good. Oh, yeah, what's up, Aljandro? What's up? Have I said that right? I don't even know if I've said it right. Aljandro? On the edge tomorrow, bro. Pop in, we will have a pint or two. Yeah, pop in. See, Steve-O, honestly, he really is a good listener, Yeah, I see, Donna. It's like I've just got to sort of make him know as well that, like, I've got his back. So I'm not saying that everything that he tells me is right. I do get to the bottom of like what's happened, and I don't just sort of like go in guns blazing, sort of thing. I sort of like get to the bottom of it. And I just knew when he said, like, check the CCTV, mum, get him to check it. I just knew he was telling me, he was telling me the truth, sort of thing. But yeah, to know, to work with children that have got EHCPs, and that they struggle with sensories and stuff, to do that is a trigger in my eyes. To do that, you should be in a mainstream school, not a unit that does with children with like special needs. But yeah, hopefully I'll let you know what happens on Tuesday, because I'm going in for a meeting. I went higher, and they've got this CEO or COE, she said, the lady actually was in there on Friday. So she spoke to them about it, because I got a call on Friday. So yeah, hopefully it'll be dealt with. Yeah, Aljandro and Steve, you should meet, 100%. Bless you. I mean, do you, like, Donna, do you sort of like obviously where I'm coming from and stuff, obviously I just, you've been through similar, it's just nice to actually relate to others that have been through it or understand it, because a lot of people don't, and they won't, and they'll never understand it. Agree. Family is priority, 100%. Family is my life. When when you've obviously about my first son. Obviously, he went through a lot of domestic violence with me. And unfortunately for me, I hated myself because I didn't protect him. I punished myself, but I've made up with the other two that I've got. My middle son communicates with my older son, so they've got that bond. I've spoke to my older son, so but yeah, family is most important in your life. 100%. Yeah. So, am I boring you all? Mind struggling. Bless you, Donna. You know what, Donna? I think because yours is like 13, mine's 14, and the hormones, I totally understand. So when you've got like a teenager that hasn't got like ADHD or is on the like autistic spectrum, you know, and their hormones are kicking in, they struggle anyway, don't they? And they're up and down, you know. But yeah, I totally get you with the lashing out, and it's their way of, I know it's not nice to see them hurting themselves, but it's their way of expressing. I know it's not the right way, but like they bottle up. It's like, I asked my 21-year-old, you know, why did he do it? Can he remember why he was lashing out at such a younger age? And he said to me that he just couldn't understand it himself, Donna. You know, he didn't understand what was going on with himself. And I think that's why they get so like angry and upset. Definitely 100%, Donna, because when you can relate to somebody that doesn't judge you, you know, I've been judged, and it's like, you know, who are you to judge? You know, unless you've been through it, you know, don't look down at me unless you're picking me up on the off the ground, you know, sort of thing. You're right, 100%. Yes, Steve-O, yeah, not being able to control their emotions and not understanding them, and that is so true. Definitely, because they don't understand. I think that's why they like lash out, and it's hard for them because they are hurting themselves in the process. But then I bet they don't feel it when they're hurting themselves. You know, my youngest son's a bit like yours, Donna. You know, he's cut his hands and, you know, hitting out at stuff, which, okay, I do explain to him, you know, hurting yourself, and, you know, is not nice for him to go through. I just try and explain to him really, but yeah. Does anyone like pizzas that you eat? I'm a bit plain. I only like cheese and like, yeah, a bit plain. My friend's Italian. She makes her own. It's lovely. But yeah, am I boring you? Get your duvets, get your pillows. Come on, I'll tell you a story. You'll be asleep in 10 seconds. Come on. Cheese on toast. Pizza base. Bit of cheese. I'm going to eat a pizza and dance, right? Yeah, yeah, Donna, you know, it's like, yeah, it's emotionally draining as well, isn't it? And then it sort of affects us mentally. I feel tired with it. Our emotions, you know, I totally get you 100%. You know, like you get that, what was that film? What was it, Kevin and Perry? It's so unfair, you know, sort of thing. I get, you know, I hate you, you know. Yeah, and it can get worse, you know, it can. And, you know, every name under the sun sort of thing. But yeah, um, Just 1 moment. Sorry, guys. You like pizza the next morning, Steve-O. You know what? My kids like that the next morning. They say eat it cold, but I won't dare. I won't dare eat it cold. Some people eat Chinese the next day as well, don't they? Oh dear, it's funny, isn't it? You like it cold as well? Yeah, my boys will eat it cold. It's just like, I don't know. I won't. I think because it's been sitting there, like, I don't know. Like, I know.
Camera.
No, my camera's not on. I've tapped that my mic's on.
Isn't it?
You've got Mickey Mouse, Donna, RJ, Steve-O, Al, Jandro.
Pizzas that you eat, what?
Yeah, that was somebody else saying that.
Yeah.
Somebody else coming in as RJ.
Is that even RJ?
No, I think they're clever.
People are weird these days, isn't it?
Yeah, weirdos. Oh, Steve-O said respect, Callum.
Is that really him?
He went, is that really you though, Steve-O? Because he's now looking for the real RJ. Will the real RJ please stand up? It is the real one. He went, respect. Oh dear. Funny. Oh, Donna said hello, Callum. He went, oh, proper teenager. Donna said hello, Callum. He went, hi. Yeah, I've never eaten pizza the next day though. I know some people that eat like Chinese the next day. I don't know. I've never sort of like, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I know, yeah.
But you never get older.
Some people do, but I don't. No. What was I going to say? Yeah, I was just like, Callum even just said to me about the pizza. The next day they say that you should like discard it, like get rid of it, sort of thing, but it just doesn't make you ill. So it's weird, isn't it? Even if you don't put it in the fridge, you can still eat it. But yeah. Oh, is G2R Adventures in? Bless him. Would someone put his link in? Bless him, because he teamed up with some paranormal. Yeah, they've got a channel as well, Paranormal Activities. But yeah, I mean, even if like just like if you're not sub to him, honestly, bless him. He goes out, he does like adventures. His channel's really good if you're not subbed yet. Would somebody mind doing that for me? if you know his channel. Hello, GTR Adventures. How are you? Anyway, big love and respect to you. Thank you, Steve-O. Oh, Mickey Mouse said hi, Callum, as well. Went hello. Sweet and innocent. Hello. He is sweet and innocent, isn't he, Steve-O and RJ? Yeah, until my live comes off, he says. Donna, you'll get it. Bless your son. Life O'Reillys, isn't they?
The chat on there delayed by like 20 seconds.
Yeah, I know. That's why I get the chat a little bit after.
Whatever they say, they said 20 seconds. But...
Yeah, I'm really good, GTR. Thank you. How are you? I hope you're okay. Yeah, I've been busy this week. Just doing like other stuff, really. You know, just getting out, sorting stuff out. Yeah, getting back to normality. Callum, charger now. Has he given up the charger? Just honestly, that's what you're hearing it. Callum, charger now. It's my charger, and I have to sort of like plead for it. Funny. But yeah, I'm really good, GTR. Thank you. Just been, yeah, really good. Everything's good, positive vibes, getting through life. Just, yeah, really in a good place. Just happy. I have the normal stress of like, you know, my younger one, but it's just normality. Yeah, but not really on YouTube a lot at the moment. I just sort of come and do me live, and you know, I don't really go on like other channels. I've been on a few other ones that do like paranormal and me tarots, because I like me tarots. Yeah, so I've joined a few channels like that, which I enjoy. Big love, Donna. Thank you for popping in and chatting tonight. Big love to you. You're all big love and respect, hun. Honestly, I'm so glad you put that in about the EHCP as well the other week. Honestly, you got me bumming to get, you know, that was really like kind of you. Thank you. Big love, and I hope you have a lovely evening with you and your son. Yeah, and hope to see you soon, darling.
Mom.
Big love. Peace out, Donna. I'm going to be coming off soon as well. Oh, bless you, Donna. Thank you. I'll pay you next week. No, I'm joking. It's nice to actually have come on and done, like, you know, another live about, you know, just chatting with you all as well, really, because when I do my other lives with like my videos, I don't really concentrate on the chat, and I go back and look at the chat to see who's come in, and you know, but yeah, it's nice to have been chatting with you tonight as well. Big love, honey. You got your old account back links. Is that the real links? What's the picture of you on WhatsApp? cool. You got your old account back, have you, Links? Respect. Well done. Yes, it's ball back. And I said it. That's really Links GTR. Yes. Yes, Shelley, he has a spanner. Oh, brilliant. Oh, Links. I'm so happy you're back, Links. You know what? Respect. You've got your old account back. Go on, Links. Yes, GTR, respect, bro. Long time. GTR's videos are really good, you know. You put one up the other day, didn't you, GTR, about paranormal, and I like me paranormal. I think we're going to go on a paranormal evening. Me, Links, Shelley. You... Oh, thanks, Aljandro. I'll pay you later as well. Go over. Look, so you're going to go live now, are you, Links? I might come on. Yeah? I don't need the charger. No, not yet. So now, Shelley, but I'm watching. Yes, RJ. Keep watching. Is he? Are you going? Is he going live? Are you going live, Links? Only going on. Playing up at the moment when I upload. Oh, bless you. But only going on your live. No one else is at the moment. Oh, bless you, Links. You know what? You'll be sound on here, mate. All positive vibes. You know, no negativity. Just all positive vibes, mate. And that's how it should be. You know, keep your mind going like that. Yes, 100% Links. You know, just, you know, you'll know in your mind when you're right, you're ready, you know, when you've got like the right ones around you. You know, you don't need negative in your life. You know, we all learn that through life. And well done, Links, you know, big respect to you. You're doing great, mate, honestly. And that's what you need in life, you know, you need others around you that pick you up and like, you know, say positive stuff to you, that are there for you. All right, you know, if you know, you can have like others say to you, no, it's not quite right, or, you know, you can agree with it or not agree with it, but you can move on from it, you know. Yay. I think, am I already a mod on yours? Just 5 minutes, be really quick. Oh, just listen. Oh, bless you, Aljandro. Right, okay, I'm going to come off, and then you went pub today, had a Coke. Well done, Links. Respect. You know what? You feel so much better for it as well, you know. And you look healthier, you know. I'm off. Have a great night. Oh, bless you, Steve-O, my beautiful friend. Big love and respect to you. Bless you. I hope you having a good weekend as well. That is so true, GTR. To move forward is to do videos for yourself, not for others. 100%. That is so true. Right, I'm going to go. Big love. Peace out, everyone. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. Big love, big respect. Peace out.